This lesson is on proportions. Proportions are equations with two equal ratios. A over B equals C over D. They're two equivalent fractions. We're going to solve proportions using the cross product property. 7/8 equals x over 12. So we're going to cross multiply. We're going to take 7 times 12 and 8 times x. Seven times 12, enter, is 84. We divide by 8. 84 divided by 8. So in my calculator I have 84. I just want to divide that by 8. I don't need to type it in again. I can just hit divided by, so it's taking the answer, going to divide it by, in this case, 8. So 10.5. Alright, and of course you can substitute it back in. What we're going to do, I'll show you on the calculator to see if 7/8 is equivalent to 10.5 over 12. Let's see, how can we do that? So we can type in 7 divided by 8, 7/8. There's the decimal, 0.875. And then I can just type in 10.5 divided by 12. And I get the same decimal, so they are equivalent. So that's just a way to check proportions. Problem 2, x minus 2 divided by 9 is equal to 2/3. So in this case we have an algebraic expression in one of the numerators. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and put parentheses around them, because they are going to travel together. And then we're going to go ahead and do that cross multiplying, where we're going to take 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 9 times 2. So 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 9 times 2. We know that's 18. We'll go ahead and write that in now. So let's go ahead and distribute. 3x minus 6 equals 18. We can add 6 to both sides. Okay, x is equal to 8, so let's go ahead and substitute that back in. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6/9 is equal to 2/3. And we can go ahead and reduce that in our heading. We know that's true, but just let's use our calculator here. Go and write 6/9. And that gave me a decimal. If I wanted to get the lowest fraction, lowest terms, I'd hit math, and then number 1 is frac, so it's going to convert that to a fraction in lowest terms, and it is 2/3. So just another way to check. Okay, problem 3, x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 equals 4/7. So now we have an algebraic expression in the numerator and in the denominator. So the first thing we want to do here is put parentheses around our algebraic expression. And then we'll cross multiply. 7 times the quantity x plus 1 equals 4 times the quantity x minus 2. Go ahead and distribute. So we have 7x plus 7 equals 4x minus 8. So this is one of those equations with variables on both sides. So I need to move the variables on one side and the numbers on one side. I'm going to move the lowest x. This is 4x. I'm going to move that to join the bigger x. Minus 7 on both sides. And divide by 3. Pen doesn't like to go that low. All right, so we have negative 5 as our solution, and wow, that really is a multi-step. So we're going to go ahead and substitute negative 5 in for x. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So 4 sevens equals 4 sevens. So it checks. All right. Here we have an algebraic expression in the numerator and denominator again. Ooh, and we have an x squared. So let's see. So the first step is put parentheses around your algebraic expression. We're going to go ahead and cross multiply. 2 times x squared plus 3 equals x times the quantity 2x plus 2. So we're going to distribute. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 3 is 6. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times 2 is 2x. And let me go ahead and subtract 2x squared on both sides. And since we have 2x squared on both sides, that's going to cancel and give me 6. Oops. Didn't have a problem here. 6 is equal to, these cancel, 2x. So 3 equals x. So let's go ahead and check. I'm going to substitute 3 in for x. So x squared. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 12/8 does reduce to 3/2, but let's just get our calculator out here for a minute. And let's go ahead and go 12 divided by 8. And we could check with our math and our frac. And that'll say it is 3/8. Or we could have gone 12 divided by 8. So that's 1 1/2, and then 3 divided by 2. And got 1 1/2. So just a couple of different ways to check that. So that's how you solve proportions.